What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy, DC2Cool, back in another video. Today's topic is Marvel, Token Fighting Souls, which is an okay name, a little silly. It's very Japanese-esque, you know how they do. So, I think Marvel Fighting Souls should have been better, instead of Marvel Token Fighting Souls. That's just me, though. Um, you know, what do I know? So anyway, Marvel Token Fighting Souls. So I'm gonna get into the top three things um that I believe Marvel Token Fighting Souls needs for longevity success. Yeah, you're gonna have the hardcore FGC players and learning four characters, which is a lot of characters. It's crazy enough to learn three. But four characters, 4-on-4 tag, this is insane. But we will get into what I believe are three things they need for longevity and maximum success and maximum success and maximum, just overall longevity for the game. So, getting right into it. Since the game is 4-on-4, the first thing this game has to nail is a large roster. It has to be large. We gotta have the Cyclops back, the Gambit's back, and we gotta start seeing people like Blade, who ain't been in the game, Daredevil, characters who are always MIA in these fighting games. They pick the same characters all the time. Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom. Like, those great characters, classics, Iron Man, one of my favorites of all time. I always use Iron Man in all the games, right? Marvel's Alliance 1, 2, 3. That was always my guy. But I'm just saying, it's the same people. Now, it's great to see Star-Lord, Miss Marvel. They're the newer ilk. But yeah, we need a large roster. Large roster. We have to have a lot of people. Because it's going to be 4-on-4. I do not want to keep seeing the same teams over and over and over again. This roster has to be big. Right? It's a Marvel only fighting game. And there's so many characters in Marvel, there's really no excuse as far as size of characters. There's a pool of characters to pick from. Moving on, number two. Some kind of combo breaker or comeback counter system. Too many times in very combo-esque heavy games, once you start, getting combo, getting trapped, getting looped, you just gotta take it. You just gotta put your controller down and take it. And that to me is not fun. And I know many people feel the same way I do. Things I really like about Injustice 2 as an example, a more recent, well, ain't recent now, but more recent ass fighting game, or even some of the Mortal Kombat's, is you can get out of stuff, you can combo break stuff, but it costs you meter, right? Instead of using X-ray or super attack or whatever. I want more than just, I gotta, counter, or I gotta have my assist come in doing the blind spot between the frame. Like, come on, man. The average person, the casuals, are not counting frames. You gotta understand, when these games come out, it's for more than just the hardcore gamer these days, the hardcore fighting fan. You have to appeal to the masses these days, right? That's why you see all these casualizations, one button, auto combos, all kind of stuff in these games now. Simple mode, because you have to make as much money as possible. These games have to make money. They have a budget. They have to make their money back. And just hardcore fighting fans alone is not enough. So hopefully you have some kind of system play, some kind of checks and balances system where you ain't just getting, looped with four people beating the dog piss out of you because you dropped your combo. Punishment is one thing, but just getting in an infinite loop because you made a mistake that you can't get out of. I think overall, with this many people on screen, with this many characters at one time, it's just not going to do the game any favors long term with majority of the fan base. Obviously, you're going to have the hardcores, but I'm talking about the majority of people staying with the game. And games these days, unfortunately, die so fast now. You have to have mechanics and things that appeal to the masses, not just the core fan today, right? And lastly, right, party battle, right? The party battle option. Gaming is a social hobby, and I need to be able to be social with my friends. They're just playing against them, it's fine. As far as, 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 or whatever, that's cool, right? But in a team-based setting, it's just something for Dragon Ball Fighters. Excuse me, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is suffering from right now with their team-based system. You can do 5-on-5, 1-on-1, 2-on-2. That's great, but it's only you versus the other person. This game needs, in my opinion, to have the party battle system. If you can pick 4 people, I should be able to play with 3 of my friends, right? All 4 of us versus 4 other real people. And we also should be able to have a combination, if you want to play this way, right? Maybe not ranked or whatever, but just mess around to have some fun and custom battles or whatever. Where it's 1-on-1. Maybe you want to play like a traditional fighting game, 1-on-1. And the health bars, it's scaled to that, so you ain't dying in 2 hits or whatever, because it's one character. Now some fighters did do right as far as giving you the options for 2-on-2, 1-on-1, 3-on-3. So we need to be able to scale and have 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3. If you want to have a handicap match to really test your abilities and say, can I go 1 versus 3, 1 versus 2, 1 versus 4? These kind of options this game needs in order to have variety and for different people to play their style and to really have fun the game in the way that they want to have fun. We need a party battle system. We should not be limited to playing this way, or else. We need to be able to play with our friends in the ways we want to play with our friends. We need to be able to play with people, groups, King of the Hill style matches with real people. Everybody's controlling a real character. That needs to be a feature for this game to really survive long term, right? Fighters did that right. Sparking Zero dropped the ball on that. Xenoverse does that right. I know these are not really true. Fighters kind of more traditional fighting game, right? They did that right, so we use that as the example. They did that right, so this game needs to do that as well, in my opinion, right? So that's more or less what I have to say. Tell me if you agree, disagree in the comment section below. Look forward to hearing from you. I try to respond to everybody I can. Till next video, I will catch you guys later. Appreciate you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Peace out, y'all.